Hi scholars, it's Miss Barletta. This video is to help you understand the main causes of World War I. World War I was a worldwide conflict that included 65 million soldiers. It included people from Europe, but also Africa and Asia. It included women who are going to work as nurses, they're going to work in factories, and they're going to do a lot of other efforts at home to support these wars. World War I occurred between 1914 and 1918. Please remember these dates. The regents will want you to remember these dates. As you watch this video, take notes. You can take notes a couple of different ways. Number one, you could create a double entry journal like you see here. Write the main topic, causes of World War I, at the top of your page, create a T-chart, and write facts on one side and your reaction to the ideas on the other. Another way to take notes would be through Cornell Notes. Here on the left side, you would jot down main ideas or keywords or big questions that come up for you. On the other side, on the right side, you write down details or gists. You can remember the big causes, the context, the circumstances for World War I with the acronym MAIN. First reason this war was started is because of militarism. You hear that word military in there? Militarism is belief in the military. Countries in Europe had been building up their armies and navies and their supply of weapons in the late 1800s. A lot of this they were using in their wars against peoples in Africa and Asia that they were trying to conquer. Another reason why militarism is going to contribute to World War I is because European countries were really focusing their culture on military. They were glorifying their military, and young men were getting really excited to fight. Another reason why Europeans started this war is because they were all in alliances. These were teams of countries that were going to work together and support each other if one of them was attacked. Essentially, right before World War I, Europe had been divided into two big teams. As soon as one country in the group was attacked, all the others jumped in to help. A third reason is imperialism. This is another big competition, like militarism, that was going on between European countries at the time. We already know that European countries were imperializing, colonizing Africa and Asia for natural resources. But these European countries were not working together. They were competing against each other. And many of them believed war was an opportunity to steal the lands in Africa and Asia that another European country was controlling. Last, you have nationalism. Hear that? Nationism. This is belief in your nation, pride in your nation, your country. Usually based on having a shared language and culture with the other people in your nation. Pride in being a French person or pride in being a British person is going to get a lot of Europeans excited about participating in war. It also creates an us versus them mentality. French people began to think of themselves as a French race. Germans began to think of themselves as a German race. They did not think of each other as all white people. They thought of each other as different. One other reason why nationalism started this war is that not every group of European actually had their own country. There was a bunch of small groups of Europeans that were desiring independence from larger empires, such as Austria-Hungary. And a group of people who are going to want independence from Austria-Hungary, is actually going to spark off this war. That small group of people who are unhappy in Austria-Hungary come from a place called Bosnia. Austria-Hungary does not exist anymore because of this war. All the smaller groups of people in Austria-Hungary, like Slovak people, Austrian people, Slovenian people, Croatian people, were starting to desire their own small country based on their specific culture. A group of people in Bosnia, sometimes we call them terrorists, planned to kill Archduke Franz Ferdinand. He was the heir to the throne of Austria-Hungary. Austria-Hungary was a monarchy. So essentially, this guy was going to be the next king. A group of people in Bosnia who wanted independence from Archduke Franz Ferdinand's country assassinated him. Now, Austria-Hungary blamed their small neighbor, Serbia, for supporting these terrorists. Austria-Hungary invaded Serbia, which triggered the alliances because Russia was an ally of Serbia. Russia jumped into the war. Austria-Hungary's ally, Germany, jumped into the war. Russia and Serbia's ally, France, jumped into the war, and that just spiraled things. Okay, guys, those are the 4 main causes, plus the spark, the assassination, that really kick things off. Bye.